Hi there. You must be wondering where I am. I'm inside this place called the Heritage Transport Museum. It's a unique museum, one of its kind in India, which showcases the cars and vehicles that mankind has been using over millennia and centuries. And what I'm doing here today essentially is going to be painting live at the museum my very own car, a Maruti 800. It is the iconic car of the 80s that sort of brought about this revolution in India in the auto market, which made cars affordable and available to everyone who wanted to have four wheels for himself. The first coat of paint goes right on the top because then it's easier for me to paint downwards, and once the top is done, it's easier to imagine the rest of the car painted and done with. So this is where I begin my first coat of paint. I like to sort of recall the original blue color Maruti 800 that first came out in the 80s. It was a lovely blue color. It was light turquoise, and I'm trying to reimagine that color back in the surroundings of this museum. So a lot of people ask me whether it's any different making a canvas and trying to put my thought and paintings on a surface which is like a car surface. Actually, the difference is not much. Instead of a square canvas or a rectangular canvas, this is an irregular canvas. The canvas is all over the car surface, and that's the exciting thing about doing such a work. The challenge is to treat the car as your canvas and to bring out elements that you usually do bring out in your own practice onto the car. So that was the challenge, but I also think it's very exciting to be able to do that, because on the surface of a car you have to keep in mind areas that are going to be showing and areas that are not going to be showing, and also the history of the car that you sort of incorporate in your work. So this work I have called मेरी कार की शादी है, आज मेरी कार की शादी है.
It's like आज मेरे यार की शादी है.
Yeah, because
आज मेरी कार की. Oh, so this is like a celebration of sorts then.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's because it's taken from this song which is played at all weddings in the Barat, and
But
everyone
why did you choose
dances
this?
to it.
This is not really no longer used as a wedding car, so. Or do you think it was a celebration?
Well, it
point
was
that
never used as a wedding car, but I want to showcase the Maruti 800 as a really iconic car, fit to be the groom or the bride of a wedding. And in this case, the car itself is getting married to, I don't know who, but it's getting married, so it's a very festive atmosphere around the car.
Yeah, and it seems to have all the ginda pool and leaves, it seems.
Yeah. So that's what
I mean, it is very floral. It's like a floral celebration as you have in wedding cars.
Yeah, you know, in the weddings they usually have a car in which the groom arrives, and that's the shadi car. It's decorated with flowers, and it's really special on the day of the wedding.
Okay.
Because the groom is coming. If he's not using a horse, it's usually in a car like this, which is known as the shadi car, and it's really decorated with flowers and petals and stuff.
Okay.
So it's a really special moment in the life of a man who's coming to take a wife. So I really wanted to make this special in the moment of this car. Incidentally, this car has been phased out. It's no more it's not supposed to be on the roads anymore.
So this is like a vintage piece as well.
Yes, it is. It's a piece of history. It's a piece of contemporary India's history, and that's what makes it so special for me. This is my color palette, which is my usual color palette. It's a lot of bright colors, a lot of pinks and reds and mauve, and so I've in a way transferred my Nature Squared series, which I am currently doing, and it gives this incompleteness which is also there in nature. You don't see the whole thing if you make a frame anywhere in your line of vision. You don't normally see the whole thing. You only see layers which are then layered by light, which is behind the object that we were viewing. So finally it's ready, my Maruti 800, which I've painted, and I'm very proud of this work, and especially proud because it's going to be housed in a place, in a museum which is exclusively made for cars, the Heritage Transport Museum.